Heavy on the wrist, baby.
Hey man, welcome to Heavy on the Wrist podcast, brothers.
What's good, bro? With you, man?
How you doing, man? This is another edition of Heavy on the Wrist podcast, man. We got two very special guests in the building, man. We got Lamar. Y'all seen him on BMF on the big screen. That's out right now.
Facts.
Big facts. And also we got Gambino in the building, man. So go ahead and introduce yourself, man, and give people a little background.
I'll go ahead and go first, man. So my name is Elijah Lamar. I'm a part of the TV series BMF. I'm also with BMF as well. Been doing acting, my music, battle rap. I do everything. So you name it, I do it. You can check me out at Elijah Lamar 330. That's what I do, man.
So where you from?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm from Canton, Ohio. I've been doing music for about 19 years, and I've been doing acting for about a year now, and the acting just took off.
That's dope. So, yep.
Okay, what's up, fam? Much love, man. This is BMF Gambino. I am the president of BMF Empire. I am also an artist. I'm in Camp Hustle. I'm 1/3 of the group Camp Hustle, which is FTR Blocker and Big Eps. I've been in the music business for about 20-something years, bro. I'm plugged with a lot of different people, doing a lot of different big things, man. I want to say shout out to OG Big Dave. That's my OG. That's Big Meech's nephew. That's who gives us the power to do what we do. As well as my brothers Elijah, Blade, Trill Will, New Money, FTR Blocker, and Epic. They all doing their things in other places, but we here rocking with you right now.
That's dope. So how did the movement come together, the BMF movement come together?
Oh man, it's just brothers in arms, bro. We solid. Everybody's got their own lane. They doing their own thing. Like Elijah's in the TV series. Blade is artist. FTR Blocker is the artist. As well as Trill Will and New Money. And we brothers, bro. First and foremost, we brothers. We brothers in arms, man. We rock together. We support each other. You know what I'm saying? About me being the president of the label and I'm running with everybody. It's kind of easy for everything to kind of come together. Because I move with my brothers. When they call, I'm there. I'm not just sitting behind the desk answering phones and doing paperwork. I'm out in the field with my brothers because they my brothers first and foremost.
That's dope. So, who's some of your biggest inspirations as far as when you started listening to music coming up?
Man, LL Cool J, Run DMC, NWA. You know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane. If you know anything about the South rappers, Raheem the Dream, Kilo Ali. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, it's a plethora of them. But LL was probably my major, biggest influence because when I first heard that Jack the Ripper record, oh man, I was sold.
Shout out LL, man. For you, Elijah, who did you come up listening to, man?
To be honest with you, I grew up under this old school music because of my mama. You know what I'm saying? So, like playing stuff like you said with LL, Big Daddy King. My mom was more with R&B because I came out as a singer at first. You know what I'm saying? But once I started really getting into the music, I like people like T.I., Ludacris, Wale, stuff like that. But I'll more transition from being a singer to battle rapping on the lunch tables to start taking the music more serious and then doing the acting. So I've done everything. You know what I'm saying? So my influence was just all old school though. Anything that was old school. I'm talking about Planet Rock, you know what I'm saying? Fat Boys, all that. Like I just grew up like when I first started rapping, people would say I sound like an old school rapper. People used to make fun like, nigga, you sound like a Slick Rick. So I didn't take it serious because I had old school flow. But but I can sing, so I was singing. Then I didn't want to sing no more. I'm like, all right, people at the lunch tables with the pencils and the pens, we freestyling. I became very known as a battle rapper. Then I got on King of the Dot, just did my first battle on URL 2 weeks ago. So I'm known across the world as a battle rapper under a different name. I keep the brand separate because it's labeled that battle rappers can't make good music. So I got 2 different names for that. But then I started taking it serious with the music, was signed with Empire for a year. Learned from that, did some artist development with Street Dreams and them. Worked with Miami Mike, Soulja Boy. And then when I moved to Atlanta and started doing the acting just took off faster than anything I've ever done before. So being inside the show with 50 Cent, Step Up Season 3 coming out, got a movie with Jamie Foxx, Tyler Perry coming out next year, like, great.
Doing major things, man. So how did you transition from music into acting? Like how did that
I moved to Atlanta to do my music, and this was the first. I mean, I've always been a manager in call centers. I've always worked corporate for the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I ran call centers. But I never gave 100% to my dream. I always believed that you had to have a 9 to 5. You can't be a broke artist, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a job. So you're not able to get 100% to your dream because you have a 9 to 5 to work. One day I just thought to myself, I'm like, well, who deserves it more? A nigga who work a 9 to 5 and only get 50% of their attention and energy to their dream, or somebody who gets 100% to it? I don't feel like I deserve it. So I told myself last year, I'm gonna go ahead and quit my job. It was a hard decision to make. And I'm gonna go ahead and at least try to, for once, give it my all. If it don't work, I can always come back to corporate. My resume is crazy. So I moved to Atlanta, quit my job, was doing some little showcases, trying to meet people, try to build my own wave after I wasn't with Empire no more. And I needed some money though, because my well was running dry. So my dude told me about being in background for acting. I'm like, how much they pay? He told me, I'm like, all right, it's cool, I'll do it. It's just some background stuff. Bro, I came through as a background. Dr. Smith and them loved the look. And was just like, what you here for? I'm like, I'm supposed to be a smoker. In the back, just smoking. I'm supposed to just be a smoker, you know what I'm saying? She's like, nah, so we about to move you up. Got me doing a feature. Next day, I get a call from the casting company. They're like, yeah, so we want you to come back as a reoccurring. It's been up ever since. While I was shooting BMF, another director told somebody from Step Up about me. I was shooting on Step Up at the same time on BMF. So I'm in half the season for BMF. I actually was supposed to be in more, but I couldn't because it was certain times that they were shooting and I had to shoot on Step Up. So I shot both of them at the same time. Doing that, did a feature role with Fox for his movie, feature role with Tyler Perry. So, I mean, literally, everything I try to do with 17 years with music all happened in a matter of a year with acting. The stuff I'm doing with acting, my fellow actors around me, bro, it took me years to do stuff that you're doing. So, apparently, this was my calling.
Sounds like a blessing, man. Sounds like a blessing. You know, what would you tell up and coming, inspiring rappers and actors coming up? What advice would you give them?
Probably the same advice that they always heard, but I can actually say it and mean it now because I'm speaking from experience, and it's really, you know what I'm saying, what's for you will be for you, and don't give up. It's something that you want to do it. Like I said before, I've been doing it for 17 years. I signed with Empire in 2017. That was only 4 years ago. So that means I was doing it for about 14 years before I finally got a deal. Most people would have quit after 5 years. So after 14 years, I finally get an opportunity to sign to a real label. And then after that, it was cool. I let the contract expire. And then I moved on to something else and blew up to be where I'm at right now in 1 year. Literally, man, you never know what's for you. If it's something that you want to do, you don't give up. You know what I'm saying? For those who are afraid, and that's for the people who are still out here doing it, who feel like, all right, maybe it ain't for me. That's my advice for them. For the ones who are afraid to even jump off the porch and do it, my advice to them would be a quote I heard. To be successful, you jump as quickly at opportunities as you do conclusions. You'll never know where you're gonna land, if you're gonna fall on your face until you jump your ass off the porch. You got one life to live, man. Just do it.
That's dope. Yeah, Gambino, man. What would like you being the CEO and all this, man? How you able to manage like all these artists and do what you do? Like, how do you do that?
I mean, like I said, we brothers first and foremost. But I've been in the music business for 20 plus years, man. I started out with the R&B group Silk. Those are my cousins. Those are my blood cousins. So I started out doing, role manager work for them, management work for them. Then Jacob York from Entertainment ended up signing me and my group. Left from that, just learning the business. Then went to Cash Money. Learned some more business over at Cash Money through Darlene Hill and Sylvan Ross Entertainment. So, just being able to know how to deal with my brothers as artists, because I was an artist, is really half the battle for me. So I know how to, communicate with them. I know what they go through because I go through it with them. So it's really a no-brainer for me, bro. We all get on the phone, whether we text, whether we talk, we all communicate. And I really believe that communication runs the nation. And communication is key when you got a band of brothers, excuse me, that's good and that's tight and as good as we are. The communication has to always be on point for it to be able to work.
So are y'all independent or y'all got a distribution deal? Y'all under a label?
Yeah, we got a label deal through Stash House and Sony. So we good. We Gucci over there.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's
but
dope.
We independent though, but we got the major behind us.
That's dope. That's dope. So what would you tell the younger you? What advice would you give if you was speaking to yourself?
Okay, my younger me?
Yeah.
Boy, you did good. I wouldn't change nothing about you, OG. You weathered the storm, brother. And you kept your head held high despite all of the negativity that you had to endeavor. You never lost faith. And if I had to do it again, I would do it all the same way. I wouldn't change nothing about nothing I went through, the people I dealt with, because it's all love at the end of the day. And it wasn't an L, it was a lesson. So if it didn't transpire back then, it's transpiring now through Blade Brown, through Elijah Lamar, through FTR Blocker, through New Money, through Camp Hustle, through BMF Empire and Big Dave. I want to definitely say shout out to the OG Big Meech, shout out to Bull, shout out to Big Cuz, shout out to J-Bo, all the big homies that's watching us and that's supporting what we're doing. Salute.
That's dope. That's dope. So what's in the future for BMF right now, man? Because your man Elijah, he got some big things popping, man. What's in the future for BMF? You got anything moving?
Yo, Gambino.
Okay, well,
Yo, exactly what you just said is my only tell on my body.
Yeah.
It says if I could do it all over again, I would do it in the same skin I'm in. No regret.
Facts. So, for BMF Empire, we got a lot going on, man. We got, of course, we got TV shows, we got movies. We dropping mixtapes, we dropping compilation albums. We in corporate America deep right now. There's a lot of things that I really can't speak on that's transpiring, but once I am able to speak on them, I'll definitely come back to you guys and I'll tell you what we got lined up. But just to kind of tease, we doing a lot of big things in the movie area, in the TV area. We dealing with the community. Like, we got our own water that we about to launch. We about to start, passing out water to families in need, homeless people. There's a lot of things that we're about to start doing to kind of launch these different brands that we're endeavoring with and that we're doing business with to promote this company and promote all of us as a unit.
Definitely, man. That's big. That's big moves, man. Everybody needs water. Water ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere, bro. And we talking about spring water. We ain't talking about, that off-brand water. We talking about water that's good for your body. What I'm saying? Alkaline water, to be exact.
Heavy on the wrist, baby.
So,
yeah, bro.
Elijah, you got any shout outs you want to give out there, man?
I'm gonna give a shout out to the whole BMF family. Give a shout out to my personal family. All my family, friends, you know what I'm saying? To my management, Shade of Blue. You know what I'm saying? Of course, to the universe, you know what I'm saying? Christ itself. And then just to my brother, man, my brother that passed away. I know he up there. He probably the reason why all these doors is coming open. Cause like I said, these doors been flying open for a nigga, man. Like I'm a nigga that got it straight out the mud, literally, for real. So shout out to everybody, man.
That's dope. Yeah, and
I fuck with who fuck with me. Period. So if you fuck with me, shout out to you.
Yeah, man. So you got any more shout outs you want to give out there?
I mean, man, listen, bro, shout out to you. You know, if it wasn't for you making this happen, it wouldn't be possible for the world to be able to hear our stories. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that make things happen don't get enough credit. I know when we're being interviewed, we shout out everybody but the person that's really interviewing us. And I think that you guys deserve that credit just as well as everybody else.
Heavy on the wrist, baby.
I definitely want to say shout out to the higher power, because without him, it wouldn't be no us. None of us, period.
And let the people know where they can go follow you and where they can come see you at and your platforms and all that.
Okay, so social media, I'm BMF Gambino. You know, you can find me on Instagram at BMF Gambino. You can find me on Facebook at BMF Gambino, just as well as Twitter. You know, I mean, I'm there. You know, I'm live and direct. You know, if you see Elijah Lamar, you're going to see Gambino. If you see Blade Brown, you're going to see Gambino. If you see Trill Will, you're going to see Gambino. If you see New Money, you're going to see Gambino. If you see OG Big Dave, you definitely going to see Gambino. You know, we all brothers in arms, man. We move together. We not separate. We together.
As one, as it should be.
Yes, sir.
And y'all can check me out at Elijah Lamar 330, man. Or you go to the website, ElijahLamar330.com. All my sites is gonna be the same thing. My Facebook, my website, my IG. So holla at me. Follow the movement. We got a watch party tonight for the season finale. It's about to go down. Hey, man. Make sure y'all book us for y'all next walkthrough.
Hey, man, shout out to BMF Crew for coming on Heavy on the Wrist podcast, man. It's been a blessing, dog. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys.
Make sure you put the empire on the end of BMF. It's BMF Empire.
BMF Empire. That's you dig. All right. Shout out Gambino. Shout out Elijah Lamar for coming on the podcast, man. It's been a blessing, man. I support your movement, and definitely we got to get you guys on here again, man. You know what I'm saying? When get an update. So, man, stay in touch, man. It's been all love.
Salute, man.
Salute.
Appreciate you, dog. I'm out.
All right, peace.
Heavy on the wrist, baby.